Hey, everybody. Welcome to this live all readings session for the blue full moon in Pisces. How is everybody doing? Let me know in the comments. Let me know when you're here. Say hello. Yeah, let's continue to build our community. And in case you're just getting to know me, my name is Chris Seraphin. I have a PhD in mythological studies. And I'm also a business mermaid mentor. I have worked for some pretty big brands, including E! Entertainment Television, Paramount Pictures, Disney, ABC. And I am basically an entrepreneur. I've written a book called Return to Enchantment, Your Guide to Building or Creating a Magical Livelihood. And I also I do work also for other entrepreneurs. I work in the industries of entertainment, media, blockchain technology, health, coaching. Primarily, most of my clients are spiritual entrepreneurs, healers, Reiki healers, tarot readers, astrologers, all of the above. So welcome, welcome, welcome. So this blue full moon in the sign of Pisces is conjunct Saturn in Pisces. So let me talk a little bit about that before we go into the cards. But let's see, they are conjunct at about 6 degrees. Well, probably 3 degrees, around 3 degrees, 4 degrees Pisces. So I feel like this is a moment of crystallization where, because Pisces is a sign of basically no boundaries. And if, I have Pisces rising. So this full moon is happening on my ascendant, basically, where Saturn is basically on my ascendant as well. So this is a very interesting time. But Pisces is very, flowy energy. It's a water element sign. It's a mutable sign. So mutable is about transformation. It's about being able to pivot easily and adapt, right? So the mutable signs, there are 4 mutable signs, and that would be Pisces, Virgo, Gemini, and Sagittarius. So when we talk about the different kind of qualities of a sign, those particular signs are going to be very more heavily influenced during this full blue moon. I mean, obviously a full blue moon influences everybody. And, obviously if you're a water sign, you're definitely going to be feeling this extra as well. So that would be, Pisces, where it's happening, Cancer, and Scorpio. So if you have any placements in those, this is forming a water trine. So I'm going to look at the chart really quickly to see what is happening in our skies, if there's anything else we should talk about. Well, where's Isis? I wanted to look up the Isis. Interesting. Nephthys showed up here, but for some reason Isis did not. Oh, here she is. Okay. Isis actually is traveling in Libra with Osiris right now at this full moon. Osiris is conjunct the South Node in Libra. So Osiris is the husband brother of Isis. I like to look at Isis during any sort of big Pisces moons, aspects, because Isis is very much associated with the sign of Pisces, as well as the planet Venus. But, Pisces in Egyptian shamanic astrology is Sothis, and Sothis is the blue star Sirius, and also, so this is also considered an aspect of Isis. And Isis is conjunct Mars. So we've got Mars, Isis, and Osiris, and the South Node all in Libra. So, this is definitely going to impact that part of your chart where Libra is. It's going to bring extra emphasis and also a balancing of masculine and feminine energies, which is good because we know that when Mars is in this Libra, which is ruled by his girlfriend, Venus, his lover, he's not particularly comfortable here. He's out of his element. He may be not in his full strength. So, if you, and I see that somebody's here, if you're here, leave a comment below and say hi, let me know who you are. Let me know if you have questions as I'm going along here. But, Mars in Libra is, a lot of psychics will say, and astrologers, it's about arguments, right? Because Mars can be kind of aggressive. It's very assertive energy, but it's also very sexual energy. It's the life force energy rising. It's very active, young energy. It's the warrior energy. So Libra is definitely not a warrior type sign. Libra is the scales. So Libra is more impartiality, neutrality, balance, justice. Whereas, Mars is a very kind of in your face sign. He's not neutral. Okay. So whereas, the Libra aspect here wants beauty and harmony, that's not really what Mars is about. Mars is about conquest. It's about that bold, individual, independent energy, right? So anyways, while Mars is transiting Libra, he isn't in his full force. So we're feeling that. We're feeling, and we have, like I said, we have Osiris in here as well, the asteroid Osiris, the asteroid Isis, also in this house. So Isis is very comfortable here. So I feel like Isis can kind of ease the passage for the divine masculine in this case. And Osiris, her twin and her husband, and they're the parents of the god Horus, the falcon sun god. So they are traveling very close together right now, these two asteroids. And I feel like, again, they are bringing balance to the masculine and feminine energies within all of us. Let's see if there's any other stories that need to be told here. Obviously, we have Venus in retrograde in Leo still until September 4th. And it looks like she's traveling very close to, is this Juno or? Yeah. She's traveling close to Juno. So Venus and Juno together, interesting. Juno was the wife of Jupiter. So the asteroid or dwarf planet, whatever they actually consider this planet of Juno, has to do with, she's also has to do with money. And Venus has to do with money. So it's relationships, money, because another name for Juno is Moneta, money, and the actual minting of money. So she's traveling very close to Venus retrograde. And I'm imagining at some point in the next days or weeks, they will be conjunct. But they're very close now. So they're close enough to basically almost call it conjunction. Also in Leo is Lilith. She's not far from Venus either. So Lilith is this code of power, right? So we look at the different planets, the different asteroids. Black Moon Lilith is actually not a planetary body, celestial body. She is a mathematical point of the moon and the shadow side of the moon. So, I think she kind of gained in popularity probably 10 years ago or more. But Lilith here is, again, this sense of independence and power. And she, whatever, Leo is in your house, you can go to astro.com and run your own chart and look at transits. And you can see where the planets are now in relation to your actual personal mandala, which is your astrological chart. Let me know if you have questions in the comments. I'm going to keep going here for a few more minutes. Neptune is also in retrograde, not too far from the moon, in the same house. Neptune is in Pisces right now, but with Saturn here, I like this. It's a really great balance between, it's a way to earth our spirituality, to earth and crystallize that which is etheric, very sublime, subtle energies, right? And, Saturn has very good boundaries. So, again, Saturn might be a little bit uncomfortable in Pisces, but I feel like that Saturn aspect of us is being relaxed a little. It's like, okay, we don't have to have up walls, right? We can have boundaries, and we can also be rethinking our boundaries right now. And with the full moon here, illuminating those, what are the boundaries? What are the priorities that are really important to our souls right now? And when we know this, we can really connect in with that, then we can be very dynamic and flow, right? With those priorities. Doesn't mean they don't get done. It just means that we are really listening with the soul's ears, looking with the soul's eyes, and not just putting up walls and boundaries because of triggers or because of that's how we've always done it in the past. Because Saturn can be very traditional, can be a little stuck in his ways. So Pisces is helping him to see there is a different perspective here, and that perspective is the perspective of soul. Nephthys is the sister, the Egyptian goddess sister of Isis and Osiris, and I believe Nephthys is also connected to Neptunian energies. She is the veiled Isis. She, to me, is very much the priestess code as far as asteroids go. And Nephthys right now is in Taurus, traveling very close to Jupiter. And, Uranus is retrograde now in that house, and Jupiter is going to go retrograde in the house of Taurus around September 5th or 6th. So even though we have Venus going direct September 4th, a day or two later, Jupiter goes into retrograde. So really now what we have 7 planetary bodies in retrograde right now, and it's going to continue. And obviously we have Mercury in retrograde. Mercury is in his home sign of Virgo, where he is very happy. So I feel like, we have the Saturn moon conjunction, in opposition to the sun in Virgo. And I would say, let's see, where is Mercury now in Virgo? Mercury retrograde is at 19 degrees. So he's definitely not exact opposition to the full moon and Saturn, but he is probably closer in opposition to Neptune. But I feel like he's a little bit of a free agent. He does have some free reign. He's not locked in. Although he could be having a trine here. Let's see where Nephthys is at 10 degrees Taurus. Jupiter is at 15 degrees Taurus. So he's definitely, I would say, Mercury is definitely forming a trine to Jupiter in Taurus. So that's great. So that's expanding. For me, that's the energies of the third and the seventh house. Third house is communications, the internet, teaching online. And the seventh house is partnerships. So this is about me communicating and expanding luck and communications about maybe what I'm teaching with very specific business partners. I don't have a love partner right now, so that wouldn't apply. Aphrodite, there is an actual Aphrodite asteroid. So I wanted to look at her today, and she's in Sagittarius. So it's kind of nice because she and Venus, Aphrodite is the Greek version of Venus. Venus is in Leo. Aphrodite is in Sagittarius. They're both in fire signs. And this is really, again, highlighting. So they're in a trine formation. And this is highlighting, and Juno's here too. So Juno is trining. So I feel like there's this beautiful aspect for bringing in more finances, more prosperity, but also bringing in more self-love, more, reflecting the love in our lives. And Juno is a very committed partner. We can't say the same about Aphrodite or Venus. So she might be, bringing in more of a committed energy here. So what are you committed to as far as your goals, your money goals? What projects are you committed to? What partners are you committed to? Are you committed to a love partner? I feel like there Juno is saying, what are you focusing on? What are you committing to? So yeah, we have a lot of beautiful energies today. We're still, the full moon was last night, but we're still in this energy. And we'll be in this energy for at least a few more days. So this is a great time to really set your intentions and be intentional about everything you're doing and everything that you are calling in. Okay, so we're going to start with our oracle card reading. I'm going to do an overall oracle for the collective, for all of us here. And I'm pulling from Keepers of the Light. So before I go into the individual signs, I'm asking for our guides to please show us who is our ascended master light being, who is guiding us and helping us the most during this full moon period. Okay, this guy really wanted to jump out. Oh, beautiful. We have hope, love, and acceptance. She's kind of matching my outfit here, the gold and the yellows and the orange. This is very much sacral and solar plexus energy combined. So this is about creativity and stepping into your power to create, and also sinking into the lotus of your sacral chakra. That the sacral chakra is water, so it's very much connected to this Pisces full moon. So she's telling us to flow to, that's acceptance, love and acceptance, hope. Have hope, have faith, flow with the creations, flow with what you want to create in your life. This full moon is definitely, every kind of major moon, major transit, there is a portal, right? And this is a really important portal for this 12th house energy. So the 12th house is endings and beginnings, loss, healing, rejuvenation, rest, the unconscious, also really connecting in with your spirit guides and connecting with those beyond the veil. So this is a beautiful energy. It says, love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. there can be a lot of conversations and, collective fear, all kinds of stuff right now. Because there's a lot brewing under the surface, right? We could feel that. And that's, if we think about Pisces, yes, something is being illuminated, but it's still very subtle energy. It's very much under the surface, not surface level. So Hope is here with us all today. I'm going to read part of her card. It says, angels are gathering around you in celebration that you are finally willing to see how loving and lovable you are. Hope is here with her legion of love angels, guiding you to see that you deserve loving relationships, loving experiences, and loving acceptance from the world around you. It seems that you are really moving beyond the limitations that you once had in this department, but know that whenever you do question your worth, you can call on Hope to shine her golden light upon you. Your angels want you to know that they love and cherish you, and they're grateful that you're giving yourself the same support. Beautiful. Okay. Take in that special code from Hope. Okay. So I'm going to go into all signs. Let me know if you're here. Say hello. Tell me what sign you are too. And if you know your rising sign, that will probably help with the reading too, because I would say, look at the cards for your rising sign as the main message, and secondarily sun and moon. And of course, if you have a stellium in any particular house, particular Pisces right now, that will be a main message for you. I don't know if the comments aren't working. I'm not seeing any. Okay, so I'm going to pull an oracle card for each sign from the Gaia Oracle. And then I'm going to pull a tarot card from the Good Tarot, maybe more than one. Okay, so I'm going to lay them all out first. You have questions. I went through the astrology insights a little bit in depth for the special blue moon. Okay. I'm going to lay out the tarot cards. So thank you for your patience. I want to make sure everything's shuffled well here. So I am really looking forward to tomorrow. I am actually going to be releasing some specials for the weekend through probably Tuesday at midnight for the long weekend. So I'm going to be offering a special on Akashic Records readings. It felt like that was coming through. And also on my mermaid monetizing map, where you really learn how to work with the energies of intentions and building and working with your audience in your marketing to help them understand what you have to offer. It's 6 hours or more of content. It's an incredible course. So that's going to be on sale as well, starting tomorrow. So I don't know if you're on my newsletter list. You can go to chrisseraphine.com, and I will actually post a comment or post in the description box. I will post a link to sign up. But I also would do a lot of my communications over Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So you could also look there. I will be posting it everywhere, so you will see it. Okay, so I'm going to do a final cut here of the cards, and then I will be pulling a card for each of the 12 signs. Okay. Okay, so let's start with Aries. Aries is a fire sign, and the oracle you got is achievement. It says, keep focused on your dream. Number 17, which reduces to an 8. So this card is about, and I love this lotus flower just floating. It's so beautiful. So this full blue moon, this cycle. So think of, you know, a full moon. It's something, a culmination of something you started in like end of February through March sometime. So something is coming to fruition for you. And the tarot card you got is the 9 of Fire. So this is something you've been waiting for. You're kind of like exhausted. You're like, okay, I know, I feel something's coming. I've been putting the work in. I know that I am ready to like get the rewards, but when are they actually coming? So just keep trusting, relaxing into this energy of achievement. Well, that was good. I just knocked over some cards here. Okay. So Taurus, you got the hidden path. It's like the eye of Ra or the eye of Horus. You've got the Ankh and the sun and this beautiful tree of life. And there's these two trees intertwined. Beautiful message. It says the marriage of spirit and matter. Also 334, 3 plus 4 is 7. So this is all about divine timing. Interesting. And your tarot card is the 7 of fire. So you have 2 7s here. So divine timing is something that you have been following for the past 6 months. And you're about to really bring something into fruition. Something is about to be birthed. And this is all about being courageous because you can't really see necessarily the tangibles, but you're being asked to really believe in divine timing, have faith, believe that this is happening in divine timing. Okay, so we have Aries, Taurus, Gemini is number 28, the message, beautiful, with this beautiful dove of Sophia. So I like this for you because, you know, Gemini is all about communication. So the message, positive news, positive outcome. So when you get the message card, it means that you're going to start seeing synchronicities, so messages from spirit, and then, you know, you're going to hear songs on the radio. You're going to meet with the right people at the right time. Letters, emails arrive in time for you to know that whatever seeds you planted 6 months ago, it's about to all come true, come to fruition. Looks like my signal's a little low. Hopefully I'm coming through. Your tarot card is the Hermit card. So the Hermit card is all about going within, connecting in with spirit, and also like doing your work behind closed doors. So maybe this means not really announcing to the world yet what this is, what this message, what it is, this news that you're getting. It's like, okay, I need to take this news in. I need to integrate it and fully ground myself in it before I announce it to the world, before I just go shouting it on the rooftops. Okay, that's your advice. So we have Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Comes after Gemini, I think. Cancer, right? Oh, Chris, I'm a little tired today. So Cancer, you got winter's end. So there's a regeneration and a rebirth, positive outcome. So whatever you planted 6 months ago, this is something that you've been waiting for some time. And maybe you've been feeling some sadness or feeling a little under the weather lately, feeling extra tired. So what this is saying is your vitality is coming back. And your tarot card is the messenger of earth, which is basically the Knight of Pentacles. So this is definitely something you've had to be patient for. It's been a long time coming. You just feel like you've kind of been in the underworld or been in this place of maybe a little bit of darkness, a little low energy, maybe even some low frequencies, or being, having to let go of old limiting beliefs and old darker frequencies, lower frequency energies. But whatever is happening, there is movement forward. Again, take your time, go step by step, because right now we do have Mercury in retrograde. So that could be another reason why they were also telling Gemini to hold off on communications, big communications and announcements, because we're still in very changeable energy with Venus and Mercury and all these other planets in retrograde. Okay, so Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo. So Leo, your card is Lost Love. It's number 35, which is an 8. Surrender, healing, and release. So this could mean that you literally broke up with someone around this full moon, or you're feeling lost. Maybe you're having a hard time connecting to your own heart even. So this is just a call, or maybe this could also be losing a loved one too, somebody passing on. But you're in this deep healing phase. And, we also got the 3 of Swords, the 3 of air. So just know that you have to allow yourself this time to heal. Venus is retrograde in your sign. So there could be, maybe there's a loss in business, or just, you lost hope around a project, or again, around a relationship, a breakup, a loss of someone important to you. Could even be a breakup with a friend. So feeling a little isolated, feeling sad, but having the space right now to let the tears flow, let the emotions flow, do a lot of journaling. If you need extra support, maybe you can go to a friend or a therapist or some other spiritual healer. I would say if you're definitely feeling very alone right now and really sad, reach out. You don't need to do this alone. Okay. So Leo, and then we have, I think, Virgo. So this would be Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Okay. So this is Virgo. Number 4, the dream. Something is revealed, insight and breakthrough. And again, I love these cards because there's a lot of moons. That's why I picked this special Gaia Oracle, because it does have a lot of full moons. As you can see, we've had some on this deck. So you also got the Knight of Wands, Virgo, which makes sense because the Knight of Wands is the planet Mars. The planet Mars is just passed through your sign, but I feel like this dream, it's like a dream becomes, or has become, lit up again. So something maybe that you either forgotten, or something you put on the back burner for the past 6 months, now it's like go time. It's time to jump in. It's time to like feel that passion and run with it and take action. Okay, Virgo, Libra, 24, you got eternal love, happiness, harmony, and fulfillment. So this could be about new love coming into your life. This is about really feeling and connecting in with the source of your love, the source of love all around you. You're going to feel very loved and supported right now by the universe, by people around you. And Libras, they're all about the happiness, harmony vibes, right? And you also got the 4 of fire, the 4 of wands. So there's definitely reason to celebrate, reason to maybe even plan, if there isn't something planned already, planning a party or planning some kind of a celebration with your community, with your family, with your beloved, like really celebrating, wow, this is all actually happening and things are moving along so beautifully. Okay, Scorpio, you got the Tree of Life, number 1. That's a beautiful one. And it's got the yin yang. It's got the 5-pointed star. It's got the lemniscate infinity symbol, the equal arm cross, and the heart. And there's like stars in the tree. This is a beautiful symbol. And also it's got an ankh as well. It says fertility, creativity, destiny, magical blessings, Scorpio. And you also have the 10 of fire, the 10 of wands. So you've probably the past 6 months have been under some strain and stress. And now that time is giving way. It's ending so that you could have this number 1, right? Because, number 1 is the beginning. 10 is an ending. So for this new beginning, it's like you're releasing old burdens, old obligations, the old ways of doing things. Maybe there's even old contracts that you have. It could be soul contracts or legal contracts, but there's definitely an ending here. And it's, it's been weighing on you for probably the past 6 months or so, and you're ready to release it and start fresh. Sagittarius, you got the 9 of Hearts, one of my favorites. Again, we got the Eye of Horus here. We've got a lot of hearts. We have this tree, and there is this 5-pointed star over a equal armed. It looks like the cross of the Crusades or of the Templar. I don't really know exactly what that symbol is, but this is number 37, so this is a 10 card. And it says fulfillment, harmony, protection. So Sagittarius, if you've been wondering about love and love relationships, because, you've been dealing with it with Venus in retrograde, but she is also trining your sign because you are a fire sign like Leo is. And you also got the Knight of Cups, the messenger of water. So we've got 3 knights here, folks. So things are, on as an overall message to everybody, things are beginning to move in a direction. Things are beginning to take form. So a lot of times the Knight of Cups can be an invitation to a date, an invitation to a party. It could be somebody approaching you saying, I really love your work. Or again, someone expressing words of love. So I feel like there's a lot of heart healing for you and a lot of growth in love relationships and love for yourself. Capricorn. I've got my sun in Capricorn. We got number 43, which reduces to a 7. We have intuitive communication, silent whispers of the heart. I'm feeling like this is also a sign to be out in nature, being near trees and allowing nature to give you the signs. But this is, if you are developing your psychic abilities, clairvoyant abilities, maybe just practicing with tarot, learning more about astrology, this is a great time also for a lot of meditation, because there are guides who really are talking to you through nature, through other synchronicities, but you're going to really feel it in the heart. Like your heart's going to guide you. So whatever you love, whatever you feel passionate about, whatever you feel very strongly about, really listen to that, because that is the universe, your guides, the angels, showing you where to go, telling you what to do, giving you the right messages at the right time. And interesting, your tarot card, Capricorns, is the Hierophant. And this is all about being grounded and disciplined in your spirituality, in your meditation, spiritual practice. It's also about being sure to do your rituals, spiritual rituals. So it could be, you know, for me, a ritual is to really get up in the morning. And right now I'm really working with Venus and using my essential oil or perfume oils. And I'll put like some on my palm, rub my hands together, feeling the heat. I close my eyes and inhaling and anointing myself and calling in Goddess Venus into my body, into my aura, into my space, so I can be imbued with those energies of Venus. Now, you might work with Isis, you might work with Osiris, you might work with Apollo, you might work with Shiva, you might work with a different deity, but I feel like this is saying work with the divine in a ritualistic manner, whatever feels good to you. Some people's candles, lighting incense, saging, meditation, you know, spells and incantations, whatever it is. Really, it's a really powerful time to bring these things into crystallization. Remember, Capricorns, you're ruled by Saturn. Saturn is in Pisces conjunct this full blue moon. So something wants to be birthed on the physical plane for Capricorn. Well, for I think everybody, but Capricorn, that's what they're emphasizing. Okay, Aquarius, you have Moonlight Goddess, repressed emotions, healing and reflection, and the Four of Earth. Okay, what to think about this one. This is a very interesting. This is an angel, and her chest is exposed with the full moon behind her. I feel like this full moon is bringing out a lot of emotions, maybe just old, stagnant stuff, because the Four of Earth can be a little stagnant. It could be about holding back. So what this is telling you, you don't need to hold back your emotions, your feelings. Know that they will heal, or it is healing to let those emotions flow, to let those feelings have expression. So this could be, you know, maybe planting a garden. I'm seeing garden. I'm seeing planting a tree, planting a garden, and then even just allowing your emotions just to go into that, like fingers in the earth, whatever, working with the plants. It's actually creating fertile soil for you. So this flow of emotions is going to create fertile ground for the new to emerge. Okay, so Pisces. So I'm Pisces rising, so I'm also going to pay attention to this. We have 42, Sacred Earth Mother, a message of love. That's beautiful. And it's number 42, which reduces to a 6. And then we also, Pisces, have 8 of Earth. Eight is about the power of perfecting and mastery. So Pisces, you're mastering love in a very tangible way, because we've got Earth here, and well, we have Earth twice. Look at that, Sacred Earth Mother and 8 of Earth, 2 mentions of Earth. So I feel like Gaia, the heart of Gaia, is opening our hearts. So there's a huge heart opening for you, Pisces, during this full blue moon. And it's something that the heart opening can come from something that has a very tangible quality. It's part of the physical world. It's part of your mastery. I feel like this is about mastering or reaching a mastery of really deep, deep self-love. Because that self-love really, you know, love is this inexhaustible resource, right? That just flows through everything and everyone. And I feel like there's something that is revealed to you in this period. Maybe it's already been revealed to you that shows you your life has culminated in this mastery of love. And how you express that love, it could be through feeding others, through giving people resources they need, through maybe doing body work or healing work, and just allowing the love to flow out of your hands. It could be Reiki. I feel like there's a spiritual healing love mastery, and bringing all of that into the body, into the physical realm through very physical, profound and tangible acts of love and caring and healing and nurturing. All right, my loves, this was really cool. I hope that these cards resonated with you. I hope that you got what you needed, that you feel fulfilled and full. So please, when you watch this replay, let me know in the comments that you're here, that you've watched it. Let me know what you think of the reading. Please do like and subscribe, because that definitely helps my channel flow out to people who haven't discovered my work yet. And then when you also, as a community here with me, engage in the comments, that also helps the algorithm of YouTube show my material to new people and bringing them into this community. So I basically, I made some pretty big decisions around my social media. So we're going to kind of talk about this for a second. I am no longer on Twitter. I closed my Twitter account, and I'm also closing down my Facebook groups. So the best ways to really stay connected to this material is definitely to be subscribed and click the bell to be notified when I release new videos here on YouTube. So YouTube is going to be my main area of broadcasting, of sending out messages, of letting you know what's going on, and also holding space for us as a community for healing. So YouTube is number one. Number two is Facebook. Instagram is basically mostly a copy of my Facebook. So if you're on Instagram, you'll see that stuff there. But I'll probably be doing Facebook Lives as well. The reason why I'm not doing stuff in groups is because I really, again, want to get my message, my healing, my work out on a wider level, and to have it under a private Facebook group it just doesn't make sense, right? So that is why. And so yeah, if you're already on Facebook and maybe you're watching this video replay on Facebook, know that I will continue to do, do some of my best work on Facebook. Eventually, I will be dual broadcasting between Facebook and here on YouTube. So that way you could choose either platform for the lives. But right now I'm just doing live on YouTube, but that will change probably in the coming months. Let's see, what else do you need to know? Also, reminder that I'm going to be offering a special on Akashic record readings and on my Mermaid Monetizing Map course, which is over 6 hours of content that tells you how to really work with intentional energies and the energies of your audience to really get your message across, to help them understand what you're offering. And it's an amazing, amazing class. So those two things are going to be on sale tomorrow through Monday at 11:59 p.m. Pacific. So for the long weekend, I will have a couple of specials for you. I wanted to tell you about my teas, so let me get those out really quickly. Thank you for your patience as I grab these things. So right now on my website, I have Sacred Goddess teas. The first one is for Yemaya. This one is a beautiful, it's kind of a fan favorite. This one has, it's basically all organic ingredients, coconut cream, white tea. So it's just this really delicious flavor. And it has butterfly pea flowers, so it turns blue like the ocean, because Yemaya is the goddess of the ocean. I am going to upgrade my packaging, but for now, this is what it looks like. So you can order it from chrisseraphine.com. And if you look at theirs on the navigation bar, it says Goddess Teas. That's where they are. And then my other one that I have is Hathor, the tea of embodied joy, after the Egyptian goddess Hathor. And the Yemaya does have a little bit of caffeine because it has white tea. This Hathor is a tisane, which means it's all herbal teas. So there is no caffeine, and it has organic lemongrass, hibiscus blossoms, dried oranges, apples, and strawberries, plus marshmallow root and some pieces of date. So dates are this beautiful Egyptian food for Hathor. So I bless all the teas and chant over them, play crystal bowls. I also Reiki them and imbue them with the energies of the goddesses that they're named after. I will be reflecting on the website, because I think right now there's more on the actual website inventory than I have left, because I have a lot of local people that come and buy. So, and also right now I'm also out of the Lakshmi tea. Lakshmi is a favorite. She is a Tulsi-based caffeine-free chai tea with rose petals. It's a beautiful tea. I'm going to make some more in probably the next couple of weeks. Oh, I have a hummingbird. Just flew right into the window and said hello to us. So Spirit is saying yes to us today. Spirit is, we are loved. We are held in this universe with so much joy and protection. Okay. What else was I going to say? So yeah. So Lakshmi is, there might be some, it might say that there's Lakshmi available. I'm going to update the inventory. There is no more Lakshmi left. She is sold out. But she will be back in inventory soon. So just thank you again for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for liking and subscribing and leaving a comment. That really means the world to me, even more than, ever buying anything from me. I know we are all in different places financially. I'm here to really make a difference in the world and to spread this beautiful code of Venus and the goddesses to all, right? Doesn't matter what gender you are. We're all all of the elements. We're all masculine, feminine energies. So, my beloveds, I plan to be back again next week. My plan is to be here every week and to spend this time with you. But it may not happen every week, but I know it's definitely going to happen next week. We're going to be talking about Venus coming out of retrograde and Jupiter going into retrograde. So we're going to have a little dance going on here. Okay. Have an amazing, amazing blue full moon in Pisces. And again, let me know in the comments how you're doing and how you're experiencing these energies. Okay. Bye.